Did you know you have a second brain? I'm referring to your gut. Our gut does more than manage our digestion. It can also sense how comfortable we are in situations, and it can influence our whole being. That's right, microbes in the gut can release hormones into the body, like serotonin, which affects how happy we feel. Gut instinct is very real. Your gut feelings have been talking to you in the past if you've ever felt love at first sight, or had a strong urge to avoid somebody even though you don't know them, or whenever you've had a strong sense you should do something even though you couldn't explain why. It just feels like the right thing to do.
How did you know it was an ambush?
Whenever there is any doubt, there is no doubt.
Whenever there is any doubt, there is no doubt? What? I interpret this as saying whenever our gut sends us signals of unease and uncertainty, then we can be certain beyond any doubt that something is wrong. That's why in this movie clip, De Niro could sense and avoid the ambush. Our two brains, the thinking one up here and the gut instinct down here, are connected by 100 million neurons, and they can have a two-way conversation. If I walk into a meeting feeling anxious and worried, my stomach starts to tighten and I can have a bad feeling about things. Whereas if I relax my stomach by breathing deeply, then my mind can start to relax and I'll feel less anxious. So here's a question for you. Would you say you live more in your body, using your thoughts as a tool, or you live more up here in your mind, using your body as a tool? For most modern city dwellers, it seems to be the latter. Thinking is usually regarded as the most important part of ourselves. Who can deny we achieve amazing things thanks to our powers of thought? Unless we're a dancer, an athlete, or a yogi, we don't tend to pay a lot of attention to our body. And being disconnected from our body and moving unconsciously obviously puts us more at risk of strain and injury. But we risk much more than that. We risk losing out on a part of ourselves that's able to discern what's good and bad for us, our gut instinct. Why does being disconnected from our body mean disconnected from our gut instinct? Let's think about it. If we're straining for an outcome, if we're in a state of stress, ignoring our body while our shoulders tense, our stomach tightens, and we take shallow breaths, then we're already exerting a lot of effort. We'll have less energy and capacity available to listen to our gut instinctive wisdom. It's when we're relaxing our body, we can be free to pay attention to our instinctive subconscious self. That's why sometimes we have strong convictions on what to do when we're taking a relaxing stroll in nature or when we're lounging on the sofa. I love to be around animals. I'm often struck by how easily they listen to their instincts. The cat that stretches when it wakes up, or the bird that can sense whether this tree is a safe spot in which to nest. How can we as humans, with our superpowers of thought, with all our memories, with all our distractions, better listen to our subconscious gut instinct? Noticing changes in our body is perhaps the easiest way to tune in and listen to our gut instinct. Let's practice this and play a game. Sit down. Or, for those of you not from Northern Ireland, sit down. Please make yourself comfortable. I'm going to ask a series of questions. I'd like you to answer yes each time, even if that's not true for you. The answer doesn't matter. What does matter is how your body feels after saying yes. This will train and refine your sensitivity at listening to your body and your gut. So after each question, say yes confidently out loud. Then direct your attention to how easily you're breathing. Notice whether you take a sharp intake of breath, you hold your breath, or you sigh. And also tune into how relaxed your shoulders feel. Are they tensing up towards the ears, or do they feel good? Let's begin. Do you like spicy food? Do you believe that climate change is false? Do you put enough effort into your relationships? Remember, you're listening to how your breath and your shoulders feel. Let's continue. Do you behave differently depending on whether you're around men or women? In this moment, are you free from worry? Do you believe in reincarnation? So stand up a moment, shake off any residue tension, and now sitting back down, we're going to observe how our posture feels after each yes. Notice if you're leaning forward, slouching backwards. Are you crossing your limbs? And how do your hips feel? Do they feel tight or relaxed? Let's continue. Do you enjoy being alone? Do you like to be early? Do you love your current job? And once again, remember we're noticing how relaxed our posture feels and how our hips feel. Do you want to have a child within the next 3 years? Do you ever make the same mistake twice? And we're finished. So we all have different bodies and organize ourselves differently. So everybody feels bodily comfort in different ways. But when your answer is in harmony with your gut instinct, you'll feel a natural openness, an easy expansiveness in your body with muscles relaxing. Conversely, when your answer is in conflict with your gut instinct, then you'll often feel more closed, contracted, tensing your muscles. Our bodies can be wise and honest advisors. So practice observing your body when you're listening to others. And then, once you're getting better at that, try observing your body when you're speaking to others. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned. We'll have more videos exploring other techniques to get more in touch with our gut instincts, such as free intuitive writing, dream analysis, and an exercise I created called the Magic Lever. May your body and your gut instincts guide you well.